good people, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Moo Boy's favorite Moo Boy, Peanut.
And it's your girl, Prin, coming to you from She Writes Books Media Studios. And we are Candid Conversation with Peanut and Prin.
There it is. Y'all know what it is. How you doing, honey?
I'm good. How are you, baby?
Better now.
Okay.
Yeah. What's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not familiar with Candid Conversation with Peanut and Prin, this is a show that talks about all sorts of life and situationship topics. And we are going to give it to you straight, no chaser. That's why we're called Candid Conversation.
Straight. No chaser. No diluting my alcohol. Okay? I want to feel it. Just put some ice in the cup and let me have it. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I like it. So, as you can see, based on the attire and the colors, the season is changing. It's changing. Y'all know what time of year it is, right?
What time of year is it, honey?
It's fall.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going to say something else.
You thought I was going to say something like cuffing season?
Cuffing season.
Find a boo and hide.
Okay, so you know I like Google. I like my research, right?
Okay.
So I looked up what cuffing season really is.
Okay.
So Google defines cuffing season as referring to a period of time when single people look for short-term partnerships to pass the colder months.
Hold up. So look for short-term partnerships. So they're looking for the short term. This not long. We already know.
Right. So I didn't know that that's really what it was, but it actually defines it as single people begin looking for short-term partnerships to pass the colder months of the year. Then they identify the cuffing season begins October and lasts all the way until Valentine's Day. So basically, all of those people that break up 2 days before Valentine's Day, sorry, cuffing season is over.
Okay, that weather fixing to break that following month, and if I'm gonna get out there, I can't be laid up with you no more. Okay, I got it. Don't know if I've ever been in a cuffing season situation.
So, I started thinking about, like, when I really thought about what Google says about it, I was like, have I ever been in a cuffing season? Okay, so I'll be clear, because I know that you saw one of those social media posts that was talking about cuffing season. So I'm going to let you share that with the audience in a second. But when I think about it, maybe somebody that I was with was cuffing with me and I didn't know it. I mean, it's possible.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I've had some cuffing moments.
Okay.
Or some experiences, shall I say.
Okay.
I've had the light the fireplace, come over, watch a movie, let's drink some wine moments.
Okay.
I've had some of those. I've had the before it was Netflix and chill. It was, 5 stick and hold on. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was something like that,
Wasn't it Blockbuster or something?
Red Box. We're not gonna go way back to Blockbuster because you're dating yourself when you go back to Blockbuster. we're gonna say Red Box. So I've had some. Won't you stop and get a Red Box? I'll order some wings type of nights in the during the cold season.
Okay.
But I don't know if I've ever had like a from start to Valentine's Day. This is what we're gonna do, and then disperse. I don't think I had one of those.
Yeah, so I can't recall anything like that. I can recall. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. During cuffing season, I was the cabaret goer. Like, I'm the go to the bike party, and so I never really. Yeah. I don't remember having that. Like, I remember during that time of year, maybe I had a guy friend that was cool, and they might come over and we cuddle while we watch a movie, but they didn't stay the night. It wasn't a partnership. We didn't move in together.
Yeah, I mean, but that's why I said, cuffing season situations.
Right. True, true, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like that cabaret, what you doing? What you doing? Come to the crib then, and we hang out, and maybe into the late morning.
Right, but you still, but it's still, you're not there for like the weekend. Like it's just, we might after the cabaret go get some, some IHOP or something like that, and then.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I move too much. Not move from place to place, but I'm always doing something and on the go. So you gotta be amazing to get me to keep still for that long. For a whole, what's that, 3-4 months? Through the holidays? Like, are we together through the holidays? Nah.
Well, that's the other thing that I thought about. If they're talking about from October to February, that means this is your boo to go to Thanksgiving dinner with you. Nope. This your boo that you spending Christmas with. This your boo that you kissing at midnight. Like, really?
No, that's too much. That's to all the good people, all the good ladies and gentlemen out there that are following and or watching Candid Conversations with Peanut and Prin, we're going to need y'all to tap in on this. Give us some examples of how y'all covered season went, how it started, how it ended, what went on, during, because I go to the movies too much to be cuffed up. You know what I'm saying? Not during the pandemic per se, but I'm a movie guy. I like the theater. So I don't know. That's a rough one. That's a rough one right there.
And folks, please make sure that you comment, post something in the comments, hit us up on our social medias, because I'm just curious. Do you have a cuffing season conversation? So like, in August or September, do you like line up your possibles and have conversations and see who's the takers? Like, I'm just curious to know, how does this thing work?
It sounds like it's single people hibernation.
It does.
You know what I mean? You find you a good place to store your nuts for the winter. You load up all your nuts and you take them to this one place and y'all stay there, for the winter and, do whatever it is you do. And then as soon as that weather peak, you stick your head out there.
Now, okay, so wait. I wonder how many babies are made during cuffing season.
These are some good questions, because for it to only be, okay, so the way that they said it or the way that they described it is when single people look for short-term partnerships.
Right.
So if you know going into it that it's short-term, there ain't no babies being made. That sounds like a bunch of accidents or a bunch of alcohol. It's got something like that.
Well, let's be clear. A lot of children, while they are blessings, was off the oops.
There it is. Somebody done got caught up. Yeah, I guess you got a point though. But I'm actually interested in seeing like how that goes, how you get to that point. How do you choose? What are you looking for? Are you looking for anything? Is it something just kind of ran up on you? Or how about this? How hard is it for a single person to be single during cuffing season?
Oh, wow. I guess that might be a real question. Okay, so y'all got to help us out. Y'all have to break it down, because we didn't necessarily do cuffing season. And now that, we are in a relationship.
We cuffing
each other. Yeah. But it's not short term. It's, forever, ever.
And ever. So I'm talking about Andre 3000 and Big Boy, forever, ever. So... I mean, like I said, I've had some cuffing moments, some situations, but I've never had a season. That's like a partnership. That's an agreement. Do we get this on paper? Is it an NDA attached to it so the other people don't know, so it don't mess up your standards when you pop back out there in the spring? Like, how does it work? But I am eager to know, for all the single people out there, how hard is it to be single during cuffing season? Because there's not as much, but everything's open, but there's not as much to do, I guess, on the outside, to get involved in, to even run up on, a person to be cuffed up with.
So it says that the term cuff came from the idea of being tied down. So it's like a preliminary tie down. So I'm wondering, you know how people have summer flings? So could it possibly be that your summer fling turns into your cuff buddy?
No.
No?
No, because usually a summer fling is one of those things where you meet the person and this person is only here for this short period of time. Because when it's like school's about to open up, they on their junior, senior year in college, and they back off to school. That fling is over.
Oh, okay. That
You
makes
know what I
sense.
mean? Or old girl staying with her grandmama or aunties or something for the summer. You know what I mean? And y'all get
You
in a
sound like you
little.
had some summer flings.
I had some summer flings. Y'all
Okay,
get into a
Peanut.
little entanglement for sure. You know, because that summer, that's when you go out, you get the good food, the outside restaurants, the museums, the movies, the cabaret. It's a lot to do in the summer outside.
Right, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you had that little moment. Like I've had a girl that came down from where was she from? I can't remember exactly where she was from, but this is when I was like a teenager.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And she did this for like 2 summers in a row. But the first summer she came down, she didn't have a lot of friends. She didn't know nobody, so she was kind of standoffish in the back. And when I was young, you go outside and play. You know, we played tag, hot bread and butter. You know what I'm saying?
You like to
Baseball.
get?
Yeah, high go get from southeast. In southeast, we call it hot bread and butter. You know what I'm talking about? All my southeast niggas stand up, hot bread and butter. Um, you know, so she was kind of standoffish because she didn't know nobody. So I befriended her, and over that summer, we became friends to the point where, you know, I spent my entire summer like my boy was like, "You playing football today, Peanut?" Nah, I'm gonna go down here, you know, and hang out where we supposed to be going to the game room with an arcade or something. And it just turned into that. But when it was time for her to go, I was like,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because
okay.
we had created a little bond.
Got
You
you.
know what I'm saying? And she came back the following summer, but after that, she never came back again. I think the people who used to live, my neighbors, they moved. So she did come back. It was to
So
wherever they were.
wherever they moved to. Got you.
Yeah, that's a summer fling.
That was a summer fling. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't have stories like this.
That's because your life was different.
Yeah. I mean, like during the summertime, I was always, you know, on a summer vacation, off on a trip, spending time with my cousins. So I definitely never had that experience, I don't think.
Yeah, nah, no trips, no vacations. Uh, we was hurting on the financial end, so it wasn't none of that for you boys.
Oh, but you know what? So, okay. My family went to, I think it was Virginia Beach for a family reunion, and it
Mm-hmm.
was only for a weekend. And it was this kid, and I guess his mom worked in the hotel that we were staying in. And he came and sat next to me at the pool. And I was reading like one of my R.L. Stein's movies. You know, this was back in the day. And so I remember like him showing me where the arcade was. I remember taking the service elevator throughout the hotel. This particular hotel had like one of those banquet conference centers attached to it. So
Mm-hmm.
like go all over the place. So I remember doing that. But it was only for like that weekend that week that we were there for the family reunion. Because it was like, you know, some of the family members got there a few days early before the reunion just so they could spend more time with each other. And my
Mm-hmm.
grandparents always would go a little early, you know. And so that's the closest thing I got to a summer fling.
Well, you know, not to go off topic, but it's situations like that. You know, when we get older, we tend to never forget. Like I can't remember this girl's name, but I remember, you know, the overall friendship that we had. And if you ever go back to that hotel where y'all went on that vacation, you might find yourself looking for that kid.
I
You
can see how,
know,
yeah, I can see the correlation.
I
Okay.
wonder if, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if, you know, If I were to see those neighbors that I had back when I was younger, the first thought that will come to my mind is, oh man, how is she used to come up here for the summer?
Right.
You
Right.
know what
I
I'm
get
saying?
that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not to get off topic. So let's get back to cuffing season though.
Okay.
How about this one?
Mm-hmm.
How many people go into cuffing season without the intent, or with the intent of it being temporary, and it turns into a real thing?
Well, so that's what I was asking about the whole summer fling was, could your summer fling turn into your cuffing season buddy? But I definitely like where you're going with this. So, okay, so let me make sure I'm getting your question right. So you're asking how many people started off with cuffing season.
Yeah.
And it turned into a real thing. So honey, I think that's us.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah, because cuffing season is like at the house all the time together, the overnights. We didn't start off that way.
No, we didn't start off that way, but nobody says that you, like, they just say it's a partnership, but they don't say you move in together.
Oh, so okay, well if you look at it like that, yeah, it was a little chilly outside.
It was chilly outside.
I remember the frost in the air.
Yeah.
It was very unintentional.
Yeah, right. I mean, it was about the conversation. That's what it was about.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for you. You wasn't looking for me.
Definitely wasn't.
Matter of fact, you had to leave and come back for me to even see you. The way that I do now. But I guess it could be.
I mean, I'm just thinking about the time frame, and when it did start to get cold outside, we had some really special moments during that, that cold weather. Because this time of year, this is I love him so much. When I had those moments.
So you want to watch Christmas movies with a nigga?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. My favorite time of year, by the way. Anybody got a problem with my Christmas movies, holler at your boy. You're probably mad about them because you ain't got nobody to cuddle with, man. Get your cuddle game up. Anyway. Yeah, I guess I can see that. It was a very very unintentional. I wasn't looking. You weren't looking, right place, right time type of thing. And look at us now.
Right. So I would imagine that there's got to be some folks out there that maybe just during this time of year, when maybe that's what your friends were doing, or your associates was doing, or the people that you know at work, and you just find yourself meeting somebody that is your forever.
So how about this one up? How about this for a question?
Okay.
During cuffing season, how many women do you think would actually give the guy a chance during this season because, the one that she want ain't really come through, but she need a little partner for the wintertime?
Okay, so I don't know about that. Only because women are a little different. Like, we know what we like. Well, okay, I'm going to say some of us know what we like. Some of us know exactly what we want. And so I think if you're one of those females that are in a place where you know what you like, you know what you want, you're not going to settle. It don't matter if it's cuffing season or not. Like, you're going to be like, well, I'll just be by myself. But I think that other women who maybe they're still trying to figure out what they want, maybe the guy that is presenting themselves, is available, and they're like, well, maybe he won't be so bad.
I mean, he's a good dude or whatever. He got a job
or whatever, So maybe that female would, be more susceptible or more. I said susceptible, and that doesn't sound nice. I don't mean it in a negative way. I just mean
more acceptable to him being the option as opposed to the other person. So I mean, I can imagine around Thanksgiving, the families getting together, and a couple of your cousins come with their boo, and you ain't got nobody, and it's getting a little cold out them doors.
Usually by Christmas, you might have a little something.
You need to secure that in between Black Friday and the week before Christmas if you want to get a gift. You know what I'm saying? You need to secure that within that time frame. I would suppose. I don't know. I'm interested to hear the people's feedback because I'm sure we can get some very interesting. Uh,
Some interesting comments. So, just for us to be clear, if you comment on any of the topics that we have or any of the categories within cuffing season that we have talked about on this particular episode, we will shout you out on the next episode. We will shout you out on our social medias.
Yeah, because I want to know.
Absolutely. I want to know. Like, I'm very curious about this because this is the first year that I've actually like given it any real consideration. And I think that's because I'm so excited to be cuddling. It's cold outside. I can't wait for the Hallmark movies. I can't wait for the rom-coms. I can't wait for the fuzzy blanket and you and a bottle of wine. Hey, like I'm here for it.
No, you giving these people the impression that we don't already do those things.
Okay, that's not clear. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
we already cuddle.
We work a lot.
Especially during the summer.
During the warmer months, we work a whole lot. I mean, before the pandemic, you could do all types of, events and parties and book signings and things of that nature. And there was definitely plenty of grass to be cut. And so during the warmer months, we out and about. But the colder months, I get excited about them because even the kids are like, let's just watch a movie. And, we get to just bake recipes in the kitchen and, all that type of stuff inside the house. So that's why I'm so excited about it. It's not that we don't cuddle because we definitely are cuddlers.
Yeah, we definitely cuddle. Plus, I mean, one of my favorite things to do is light that fireplace, get them logs burning. I got these crystals that you're throwing in that change the color of the fire, like the blue and the red and the pink. And, my baby girl, she loved that. And watching movies though, and man, I'm looking forward to it for sure. So if you're looking for me to cut your grass, it won't be when it's cold outside. Call me in February and I'll line you up. We'll start getting them lined up. But yeah, it's actually an opportunity for us to get a break. Because you're right, we work extremely hard, mainly during the warmer months. And it's my favorite time of the year. Christmas is my favorite time of the year, but leading up to it is just as great as Christmas. I get to break out my shout out to Boys and Men, my favorite R&B album / holiday album of all time, Christmas Interpretations. That's my shit for sure, and it'll be playing soon. Trust me, it'll be playing real soon. Get your ears ready, honey.
I wasn't going to say anything because I'm not sure how I'm going to be ready for that, but okay.
Matter of fact, I'm listening to it tomorrow on the way to work. Let's just get it started right now.
I see.
It's cold outside. It is cold out there. So, what else you got in reference to this, huh?
Actually, I think we have exhausted the topic. I really want to hear from our viewers. I want to hear what they say. Please make sure you all are joining the conversation. Once again, our social medias are she.writes.books on Instagram. You can also follow our TikTok channel, which is a part of the She Writes Books media platform. You can always find our material on YouTube. And honey, you want to give them your social media tags?
On Instagram at A Shot of More in the Brew. You can find me there. That's the other podcast. We will be filming. We got some new stuff coming up here real soon. So y'all pay attention to that. JM Head on Facebook. Capital J, capital M, capital HEAD.
Yeah.
JM Head on Facebook. On our TikTok, we got a TikTok. On our YouTube channel. What's the YouTube channel, honey?
The YouTube channel is Candid Conversation with Peanut and Prin.
There it is. Candid Conversation with Peanut and Prin on YouTube. A Shot of Moo in the Brew on YouTube. We're trying to get out there, get everywhere, be everywhere, do everything with everybody, get some good content, some good things going, some good conversations going, people. So please join in. My last request is, before we go, in reference to this, I want the people who are good at cuffing, who major in cuffing season, to send me some cuffing season tips, some things that I can do, with my boo to make my cuffing season much more cuffable.
Now, but see, honey, you confusing me because we not this not short term. So how would cuffing work for you and I? We just want the tips of the activities that they do.
Yeah. We just want, you ain't going nowhere. You stuck with me, girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. We just want the activities and the recipes and all of that. Different things to do during.
Oh, different things to do during cuffing. See, you weren't clear with that. Okay, folks. So I heard it first. He wants different activities to do during the cuffing season.
Yeah, we got rolling season. We go out of cuffing right in the grind season, then right in the birthday season, because that's your hey, we go into that right. You know what I'm saying? And then it's birthdays and all of that nonsense. And by the time we finish with that and the grass stop growing, it's back to cuffing season. So we just want to work on perfecting cuffing season. Matter of fact, how does cuffing season work when you got kids?
How about, what? These are some great questions. Okay, y'all have to hit us up in the comments. Y'all have to tell us how some of these different dynamics work, because I would imagine that single moms who got an apartment, I saw a social media post where the ladies was talking about hide your apartment. I was like, what?
Hey, that was funny. That was probably the best post I've seen in relations to the season that it is right now. Hide your apartment. Wow. It's like niggas outside, like, she must live in 302. I be seeing her go up there all the time. Like they plotting on them apartments out there. Hold up, dog. I'm gonna go holler at her right quick. Excuse me, Miss Lady. You need some help with your bags? Cuffing season is among us.
All right. So until next time, this is
Candid Conversations with Peanut and Prin.
And we will see you next show.
Peace.